Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My track guide for the GR86 going around Sandown. Let's get into it. For qualifying you want to be all the way on the right for turn 1, but in the race someone might try and send it up on the inside. Keep that in mind when racing. You can put 2 sets of wheels on the outside of the yellow line, so I recommend that you do that. My braking marker is this little tip in the grass here. Once I get to that, I'll go to about 90% brake pressure, with easing that off all the way to the inside curb. I don't recommend hitting the inside curb here, as that will unsettle the car quite a lot, but as soon as you get to it, you should go full throttle again. I try and lean only on the white and blue curb on the outside. If you go over that, you'll get a 1x. For turns 2 and 3, I take all of the curb you can, and I brake when I get to the dirt road here on the left. I aim for about 75% brake pressure, with easing that off all the way to the inside curb of turn 2. As soon as I'm close to that curb, I'll be stabilizing the car with the throttle, and then aiming for the inside curb of turn 3, doing the same thing. Then you want to track out, getting up on the curb, and we do that to open up turn 4 a lot more, so we can get a better exit for the straight. For turn 4, I try and brake when I lose this curb here on the left. When I lose that, I go to about 75% brake pressure really quickly, and quickly off the brake again. Do not hit the curb on the inside. And when you're close to the curb, go on the throttle again. We want to get as early as we can on the throttle, and then I lean on the outside curb. It's all about getting the best exit out of turn 4, so we can carry as much speed down the straight as possible. This is also a place where people will try and overtake you into turn 6, so have a look around if you need to defend in the race. I don't recommend to try and overtake into 6, 7 and 8, just because if you're going too wide there, you'll lose so much time. Turn 6, we can barely put 2 wheels on the outside of the white line, so you'll need to do so. And when we get to the curb on the inside, we will lift before going back on the throttle again. Completely take all of the curb for turn 7, and when we land from the curb of turn 7, you should be on the brake again. If you brake later, you will miss turn 9. When I go on the brake, I aim for about 90% brake pressure, and holding that for quite a while. We're braking towards the outside curb to help open up turn 9 a lot more. And I'm holding the brake going into a trade braking action all the way to the inside curb, just to help the car rotate that little bit more. And when I get to the curb, I'll go full throttle again and use all of the available room on the outside. Now drive the fewest meters you can towards the next turn, then move over to the left side of the track. Turns 11 and 12 is all about setting up for the straight after that, again to maximize the speed going down the straight. My braking marker is the 50 board here on the left. I aim for about 85% brake pressure, easing that off all the way to the inside curb. I cut the inside curb, so I'm able to be closer to the right side of the track. I don't really have a braking marker for turn 12. It's all about setting it up for the maximum exit speed, getting as early as we can on the throttle. And of course with that we need to use the outside curb. So once I get to the inside curb, I will go full throttle again and use all of the curb on the outside. If you go into the grass, you'll get a 1x. Now of course drive the fewest meters possible all the way to the line. And that's my lap around Sandown for a 1 minute 20.888. I have more track guides for the GR86 linked down below. Hopefully this track guide helped you. If it did, leave a like down below, consider subscribing as well. And now for the uninterrupted hot laps.